Hello world, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paul. We're all packed ready to go. We're heading up to the north towards Gilgit and Hunza Valley. Some of the most beautiful country you'll ever see in the world, guys. It's about a 10 and a half hours by Google Maps, but we're going to go a bit of a longer way through Murray. So we're going on some more country roads. It's going to take me about 12 and a half hours. So it should take me 3 days to get to Gilgit. I'm excited, guys. Let's hit the road. The police just stopped us going this way. That's the beautiful road to Murray. They're letting cars go through there. They're just not letting motorbikes. I don't understand, but apparently there's another way we can go up here. Well, guys, we're riding back into the mountains. Sadly, we didn't get to do that country road, but it's all right. It's still beautiful. I can't tell you which mountain range this is, though, because at some point in the next couple of days, we'll be at a viewpoint where the Hindu Kush is here, the Karakorams are here, and the Himalayas are here. We can see all three from the one viewpoint. That's one of the main points on my list for this trip, was to see that spot. Well, this is Murray. Really, absolutely beautiful. I haven't used that saying for a while. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning though. It's not worth me stopping, so I'm going to keep on going. Get a few more miles up before I stop. But this, guys, if you're in the area, if you're in Islamabad, seriously consider coming up and visiting Murray. It's only an hour and a half out of town. Just gorgeous, and there's hotels. Every one of these buildings is a hotel. It's a real touristy area. Look where we are. Just amazing. I've got to find some fuel. I'm not desperate for fuel, but I haven't seen any for a while. That's what I'm looking for now. Maybe a soda water. Very, very rare in Pakistan though. Look, guys. Incredible. Cars are everywhere. Now these old Toyota Corollas seem to be quite popular, but I have seen a couple of Mazda Rotaries. They're everywhere. And guys, I stopped here for a water.
Okay.
This man supplied me with the water. Everyone here's saying hello. Just such a friendly, happy country, Pakistan. Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you, thank you.
Now I'm starting to worry a bit. Last two service stations I've been into, they've had no fuel. Service station shut, petrol station. Oh. I should actually probably check before I head off into the Never Never. Oh no, we got plenty. Plenty. Oh, it must be hot. My phone's overheating. Didn't have to worry at all. Full tank. Full tank. Full. And as usual, I stress about fuel, and when I get some, there's fuel everywhere. Happens all the time. Unbelievable. Oh, fuck! No idea the name of this city. Just gorgeous. I don't know why, but this morning, earlier on today, just feeling like giving up. Not later that I would give up. I don't know why, but I think it's getting, because it's getting so close to me going home for a few weeks. But guys, look at this. I'm not going to give up. My second police check for the day. They're such happy, nice people. They just check my passport and my visa, ask me where I'm going. But they're all taking photos and shaking my hands and things. Just amazing people. I love Pakistan, really. Well guys, there's this hotel. but it's not even 3 o'clock in the afternoon yet. You know, it's looked in the room, and it's like nice room, no Wi-Fi or anything, but apparently there's no Wi-Fi anywhere here. But yeah, I thought, nah, screw it. I'm going to get a couple more hours up, maybe at least another hour. When I was first researching this area, chopli kebab, that was, discovered Mark Wien's, and what he ate all the time up here was chopli kebab. And the guy's just making it for me now. I'm excited. It's all full of bone marrow and all sorts of spices. So, well, spicy. Whoa, spicy. And then they cook it in this giant big pan. And it's a delicacy up here apparently. So I'm really excited to try. Meat cooked in meat fat. Yum. And people are coming from all up and down the street to come and meet me. Watch me eat my first chopli kebab. Delicious. Say hello. So we've got naan and meat. What else could you want in life? Bread and meat. Let's give this a taste. Oh God. Just amazing, very spicy, full of bone marrow, all sorts of offal and mince, just delicious. Morning, all packed up, ready to go. We're heading closer to Gilgit today. There's the junction of the 3 mountains that I told you about. I don't think we'll get there today. That's about 7.5 hours away, and I want to be able to enjoy that. I don't want to be tired and rushed. So I think we might get to Bungee today. And this is the young bloke who's been looking after me at this hotel. Just amazing, guys. There's the sign to the hotel just here. The mountain view at Adnan. Yeah, guys, really nice people. It's about $12 for the night. And they made me very, very welcome. Goodbye, my friend. Look at this, guys. Incredible. I hope the GoPro's doing it justice. And it's just sad, all the pollution sitting in the mountains, but still incredible. And we're not even into the main part that everyone raves about once we get up into the Hunza Valley and things. That will be tomorrow, I hope. Unbelievable. What a way to start the morning. I know I say that a lot. I know I've said it a lot already this morning, but I'm just so lucky. It's 7:45 in the morning. Just incredible, guys. Well, starting to feel a little hungry. They didn't have breakfast at my hotel, just a cup of tea. So I've stopped here. Look where we are, guys. Unbelievable. You can see where I've just ridden all the way around the mountain down here. Incredible, guys. There she is, all loaded up. Yes, I'm going to have a paratha and eggs. Egg paratha and chai for my breakfast. Delicious. What a spot to stop, guys. Amazing. And this is a popular little tourist spot. There must be a waterfall up the hill here or something. Let me get a bit further around this corner. We can have a look up the hill. There's a walk up the hill. There must be something up there. You can see the waterfall if you trek up the hill. But you know me, guys, no hiking for me. I hope the sun isn't mucking up this, but you can see the highway all the way along this. Oh guys, I'm so lucky really, and I'm running out of money. So go to the website and buy a copy of my book. You can join Patreon if you want, but I'd rather you bought a copy of my book, guys. Help me keep this going. Police checkpoint, but they're just such happy, nice people. They just check your passport, they log you that you've come past in case you go missing. Look where I am. Unbelievable. Guys, I just went past the Marco Polo Resort past this soldier here, and this definitely is the Silk Road coming along here. Just amazing, guys.
Marco Polo, eh?
Yeah, oh, incredible. Here I am driving on modern roads that are falling apart, and the Silk Road's still together after 1,000+ years. Incredible, guys. I'm not exactly sure when Marco Polo travelled. I think it was maybe 1,300 years ago, but I could be wrong. I'll check that as soon as I've got reception and let you know. In Spanish, Paul is Paulo, P-A-U-L-A, and I nearly called this channel Marco Polo, but it wasn't such a brilliant idea as I thought, because there's already 3 or 4 channels called Marco Polo. Well, I just stopped. All I had was Sprite, so I've got a sugary gut. But I can't believe that Marco Polo would have stopped in this village. Incredible, guys. I knew I was going to be passing the Silk Road, but it's still exciting. Very, very exciting. I hope the GoPro's doing this justice, guys. Look at this little river coming right down the valley here. Incredible. What a day, really. What a day. And another stream coming off the glacier. Just let these goats go past. Give my bus a bit of a rest. But yeah, this is a really popular Instagram TikTok spot. I thought I could sneak past, but I was wrong. More friendly Pakistanis on the side of the road all stop to say hello. Oh my god, guys, look at this. Free first, guys. We're so lucky to be born in the Western world. I'm so lucky to be Australian. I've forgotten your name right now, but the guy from Motorcycle Adventures, he borrowed a little Pakistani motorbike to do this ride, and he was really struggling up this hill because of the altitude. The carby wasn't getting any oxygen, but we're just pulling up this. Now I've slowed down now so I can talk to you, but we were just pulling up here in 4th gear. Amazing motorbike this, guys, amazing. KLR 650. Hi guys, bubbles at top. This is the highest part of Karakoram, I believe. But I can't see any signs how high we are. A lot higher in the last couple of months though, that's for sure. 13,700 feet. Bubbles at top. Oh, what a day, guys, really. And it's just too bad that helmet cam ran out, because look at this. Look at this. I've been riding through some unbelievable country. Oh, I just found this hotel. The place I was going to stop, all they had was kind of like a truckie stop where there's a whole lot of mattresses in one room. I thought, no. Oh, and it said an hour and a half Google Maps hours, so it was 2:30. So I figured I'd get to the next city about maybe 6 o'clock. But then I rode for about 3/4 of an hour and found this hotel. I'm very happy, guys. I'm wrecked, really. That was a long, long day, and a lot of not stressful riding, but a lot of got to keep your mind on things riding. So I'm wrecked, but I've got a hotel. It's got air conditioning. Well, I think it's air conditioning. It might be one of those water coolers. Either way, the room's nice and cool. And Libby's quite happy, parked just there. And I've got plenty of footage to make a video, guys. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that mad dog icon up there or the subscribe button down below. May as well hit that bell icon while you're down there. I always try and respond to your comments, so leave a comment, give me a big thumbs up, share this video everywhere you can. We'll see you in the next one.